So we're down at Liverpool One today with Liverpool Hope University with the Hope on Tour bus. There's lots going on today, and there's a live band called the Left Backs, and you can come and find out how well you can smell. But the main aim of today is obviously to bust some of the myths about going to university. Anyone can come to university, and there's lots of courses you can do. No one's university experience is the same as someone else's, so don't be put off and come and say hello. You can follow Liverpool Hope on Twitter for more updates about their courses and general information using the handle at Liverpool Hope UK, and use the hashtag HopeOnTour.
I'm Ollie Crawford. I'm a second year computer science student at Liverpool Hope University. I didn't really know about Hope to start off with until they came into a careers fair at my college, and from there I went around and asked all the different universities, and I'm interested in being a teacher after university, and Hope's almost famous for education and teacher training and stuff like that, so that's kind of what pulled me in to start off with. I was from Sheffield originally, so I've moved across the peaks over to Liverpool, but now live in a student house with my friends. I love Liverpool so much compared to at home. Like, I love Sheffield and Yorkshire and stuff like that, but in comparison, Liverpool's got a great nightlife, the shops are really good, and everyone seems really friendly. There's loads of things to get involved with at Hope, from sports clubs and societies to this radio, which is our student radio station, and there's just loads of things to get involved with. Like most universities, you know, the SU runs loads of events and extracurricular activities, and Hope does really well at offering different things to do outside of your course. We have an employability hub which is located in our Gateway building, which is for student support at Hope Park, and they send out, once you've finished your degree and you've graduated, job updates and internships and jobs within the university as well. And throughout the time from when you start to and when you end in your third year, there's different people come into your lectures and speak to you. You have different seminars, you have sessions in the library, and how to, so it's really immersing you in employability and what to do after your degree.
So did you know that 96.2% of Liverpool Hope University graduates were in employment or further education 6 months after graduating in 2015, which is above the UK average of 93.9%. They were beaten only by their own benchmark of 95.1% and are the only Liverpool-based university to do so.
Hi, my name's David. I'm a recent graduate and I work as a graduate advocate, which is a role in the student recruitment office. I'm going around talking to prospective students about Hope University.
And why do you think people should choose Hope?
I think Hope matches two key things importantly: academic excellence and pastoral help as well. The university itself is quite small for universities, but saying that the quality of academics and study and research is still highly regarded, and saying that as well, you get more face-to-face time with your lecturers, and you get to study in a better environment because you get to know them. You get the personal level of knowing them, and you also get the academic level of knowing professional relationships. So it's a good mix between those two things.
So is that what makes it different from other universities in the city?
Yeah, definitely. We're a small university, and we have the philosophy of helping students have the best experience, knowing them individually, having areas of support there for them if troubles do come, but also saying that as well, when it comes to academic studies, we're still highly regarded in many subjects, and we keep that relationship there vital between the students and the academics, and they get to know each other as well.
And as a recent graduate yourself, did you live in halls? Where did you live in the city?
Yep, so I lived in one of our residential campuses, so Egbert, first year. Second and third year lived in private accommodation in a house just down the road. And I loved it really. Being from the south, it's been fantastic to move to Liverpool, which is a fantastic city. Only about 15 minutes away from the campus, short bus ride, and then about 20-minute walk when I moved as well. So it's been brilliant, and Liverpool as a city centre is only about 25 minutes away. So it's a good little mix there between shopping and actually studying as well. You said you lived in halls. What could students expect from the accommodation itself? Yeah, so we range in accommodation, really what you're looking for. So from ensuite all the way down to shared accommodation, so sharing bathroom facilities and shower facilities, or having that on your own in like a little room. It's really up to you, it's your personal taste. Obviously price ranges from ensuite to the shared ones, and how refurbished they are as well, but that's really up to you as a student and what you can afford. But saying that, all the halls are fantastic in different ways and different community feels, and they're all owned by Hope as well, so you're going to get trusted advice, and you're also going to get security in the sense that If there's any problems, I'm sure if there won't be. If there are any problems, they'll be sorted out as soon as possible.
And if students are thinking about coming to Hope, is there any certain entry requirements they need or things to do at college that would help them in an application?
Yeah, I mean, we have our entry requirements ranging from BCC to BBB at A level. Doing BTECs is slightly more complicated. We look for around 104 to 128 UCAS points. It's a lot of jargon there, but basically in a nutshell, you've got grades you aim for. But saying that, just a general advice is make sure you get some experience in the work you want to do. Also, make sure you just try to live life. So any hobbies you do, make sure you mention them in your application. We want to get to know you on the page and treat it as the first kind of job interview in that sense. You know, we want to see that you're a person who doesn't just go to school until 3 o'clock, goes home and then wakes up the next day and goes to school. We want to see that you do more. Any activities you do, any sporting activities or Duke of Edinburgh, whatever it is, it just looks good on the page as well to develop those skills in sixth form for university.
Hi, I'm Steph. I am a former student of Liverpool Hope University. I studied there for 3 years and I studied business management and marketing, and I graduated in 2015. I think it's a very sort of close-knit community. I joined Liverpool Hope particularly because it was a small university. I really enjoyed the fact that my class sizes weren't too big, and the kind of general tight-knit community feel of the university is something that really attracted me. I think the entire learning environment, obviously with things like essays, if you have, if you are particularly struggling, you know that you've always got somebody who's, professional, somebody that's there who's an expert in your field to really give you assistance. So I think that's, the massive benefit of a small university.
And is it a good city for a student to come to live in then?
Yeah, I mean, there's something like, obviously with the other universities, 60,000 students, which makes the student population amazing. Everywhere you go, there's sort of student discounts and, opportunities to, for clubs and bars and things to give you, some money off in student nights. I think it's one of the best cities. I've been to a few other student cities, and I think that Liverpool is just by far the best. I'm a completely different person now than when I started university.
So Liverpool Hope University are doing a 40-day bus tour covering 9 different areas across the northwest. There's 20 dates throughout November and another 20 dates in February of next year. But don't worry if you miss us on the bus in your area, as there will also be community days and school and college visits as part of the tour as well.